Hello students, welcome to Sreenath Academy. So my name is Karthik. We are providing free video classes which are high quality from class 1 to class 12. So please do subscribe our channel, also like and share our videos. So in addition to the video classes, we are providing tuitions also, both online and offline. So please contact the description for tuitions. So in this present video, we are going to discuss the mensuration chapter, which is the 10th chapter from 6th class CBSE Maths subject. Okay students, so without wasting time, we are going to start this session. We are going to complete this mensuration chapter. So after completing this chapter, you will get some knowledge, you will get some clarity about mensuration and how to find the perimeter and area of different objects, different shapes. Okay students, so come and join with me. First we will see the overview of all the topics which we are going to study. After that we will discuss each in detail. Okay students, so first thing is the introduction and next thing is perimeter. What is meant by perimeter? We are going to learn about now. So if you are having the house and if you want to build the fencing to your house, so how much money it costs or how much distance it is around your house, that is given by the perimeter. We are going to know that. And after that, if it is the rectangle shape, what is the perimeter of a rectangle? And we are going to solve some example problems. And there are some regular shapes like square, triangle. For these shapes, what is the perimeter? Is there any formula? Is there any shortcut to find them? And after that, we are going to discuss about another concept, which is area. What is your area? Don't tell your city name or your village name, students. It is not like that. Area. What is meant by area? How much area you have occupied? And we are going to solve some problems and how to find the areas for different shapes. For example, for rectangle, what is the area of a rectangle? And what is the area of the square? So this is the end of the chapter. So these concepts we are going to learn now. So our overview is completed. So now we are going to start the whole discussion regarding the chapter called as mensuration, students. Okay. So in this present chapter called mensuration, okay students, so just observe the plane figures which are given here. These are the sum of the plane figures. Okay students, so if all these are the closed figures, and in addition to the closed figures, they are having the boundaries. They are the plane figures, plane closed figures, they are having the boundaries. So if we want to measure the length of the boundaries, how can we do it? And what we call the measurement of the length of the boundaries. So here we are come across the perimeter. I will help you to know the definition of the perimeter. So before to give the perfect definition, I want to explain you clearly. So in this diagram triangle, you have to start from point S and you have to walk along the line segment and you have to come back to the point S. So if you are going like this, what is the total distance covered by you? Tell me. And here also we have started at S point and walk along this line segment and finally come back to this point L. S. What is the distance covered by you? And in this picture also as it is. So the distance covered by you in this journey along the line segments, along the boundaries of the closed figures is nothing but perimeter. So I think you are now, hope you have understood it. So what is the perimeter? It is nothing but the total distance covered or the traveled or the total distance along the boundary of a closed plane figure. Okay, all these are the plane figures, two-dimensional figures. So total distance, which means total length. How we will measure the length, students? Distance, if it is very small distance, we will use the ruler. Okay, otherwise tapes, like that. So the total distance or the total length along the boundaries of a closed figure is a perimeter, students. So it is the definition. distance is known as the perimeter of a closed figure. So perimeter is the distance covered along the boundary forming a closed figure when you go round the figure once. That's it, students. Here it is the table. So just find out the perimeter of this table. So it is like a B, C, D. So you have to start from A or whatever the play point you want and come back to the same point. Total distance, total length. So it is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Okay. What about AB, BC, CD and A? Each length is what? This length is this length, this length, this length. All the lengths you have to add sum of the lengths of the four sides. Then it will give us the perimeter. Okay, students. So now, if it is a rectangle, what is the perimeter of rectangle? So it is the rectangle like this. Rectangle name is AB, CD. And from A to B, the distance or the length, whatever it may be, of this side is 15 centimeters. And B to C, it is the 9 centimeters. And from C to D, it is the 15 centimeters. And again D to A, it is 9 centimeters. So now, what is the perimeter? We know perimeter is nothing but total distance along the boundary of the closed figure. So here what is the perimeter means? We are representing with small p, total distance, which means from distance of the four sides. So AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. I have written the all four sides. So okay, and here I am doing some new substitution. So if you see here, this side is 15 centimeters, this side is also 15 centimeters. So we know that in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal, same. That's why here also 15 centimeters, here also 15 centimeters. So opposite sides are equal. So we can equate AB to CD. So AB plus BC as it is. And instead of CD, I can write AB. Instead of CD, I can write AB. Why means both are equal now. Okay, next. Instead of DA, I can write BC. Why means both are same now. That's why BC. So here we are getting 2 ABs. That's why 2 into AB. And I am getting 2 BCs. It is 2 into BC. So if I take 2 as the common, it is AB plus BC. Okay, students. So it is how much? 2 into, what is the AB? From A to B it is 15 centimeters. And from B to C it is 9 centimeters. So 15, 2 into 15 plus 9 means what? It is 24. So 2 into 24 is 48 centimeters. So total perimeter of the rectangle is 48 centimeters, students. So in this way, we have to find out the perimeter of a rectangle, students. Okay. So finally, what is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So P is equals to 2 into L plus breadth. Is the formula of the perimeter for rectangle only. Okay, okay, students. We will do some problems here. Here it is example 1. So Shavana wants to put a lace border all around a rectangular table. So it is the rectangular table, and around this rectangular table she wants to put a lace border. Okay. So rectangular table cover 3 meters long and 2 meters wide. So this rectangular table is 2 meters long and 2 meters wide, which means example 1. So length or the long, both are same. No, it is 3 meters. And what about the breadth or the wide? It is the 2 meters. So find the length of the lace required by Shavana. So she has to cover with the lace the whole table. So how much lace she required? So for that we have to find out the total perimeter of this table. so that if you find the total perimeter, you will know how much lace you required, how much length of the lace you required. First thing is you have to find the perimeter of the table. For that, perimeter P is equals to, it is a rectangle. We know the formula for rectangle perimeter is 2 into L plus B. So it is 2 into L plus B, that's why 2 into L plus B. 2 into L means length. Length is 3 meters, no? So 2 into 3 plus breadth means 2 meters, no? 2. So is equal to 2 into 3 plus 2 is 5. So 2 into 5. 5 2s are 10. So total, what is the perimeter of the table? That is 10 meters. So how many meters of lace she required? She requires 10 meters of lace. That's it, students. We have to do by your own this, and I will explain you this third example. Example 3. So find the perimeter of a rectangle. So there is a rectangle and we have to find the perimeter of it. And what is length and breadth? So they have given the length and breadth of it. So length is 150 centimeters and breadth is 1 meter. So by seeing this, you may said, sir, it is so easy, sir. We know the formula, sir, which is nothing but P is equal to 2 into L plus B, sir. They have given the L, sir. They have given B, sir. So I will substitute, sir. Then I will get easily, sir. But wait, students. There is a small trick here. So they want you to confuse here. Okay. So normally how you will do is, you will place 2 here and L is 150 here, and you place 1 here and you will get 151, 2 into 151, like that. But it is wrong. But why? Sir, why wrong, sir? You only told no that process, no, sir. Why that process is wrong? Just wait, students. The process is not wrong. But here the values you are substituting is wrong. Process is good, but the values you are substituting is somewhat confusing. So you have to look at for units. Here the length is given in 150 centimeters. Observe this word cm. It is centimeters. And breadth is given is 1 meter. So it is meters, it is centimeters. So we can't add the meters and centimeters. Okay. How we can add meters and meters? We can add centimeters and centimeters. But we can't add meters and centimeters. We know. So what we have to do is, whether we can convert it into meters or we have to convert it into centimeters. So the best method, easiest method is converting these meters into centimeters. So we know that 1 meter is how much, friends? It is 100 centimeters. So that's why here the length is 150 centimeters and breadth is 100 centimeters. No, that is the happening here. So here you have to substitute 150, and here not 1, you have to substitute 100. It is in the centimeters. No, so you will get the perimeter total length in terms of centimeters. So it is 2 into 150 plus 100 is 250. So 250 into 2 is 500 centimeters. The unit is very important, students. But in the previous you will get some other answer. So if you want to convert into meters, you can simply say 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. No, that's why it is 500. So it is 5 meters. Like that we have to do. Try to do this, students. I'll explain you example 5. So find the cost of fencing a rectangular park of length 250 meters and breadth 175 meters. So there is a rectangular park. So there is a park whose shape is rectangle. Okay, and we have to find the cost of fencing. Okay, and we know that for 1 meter the cost of fencing is 12 rupees. But to construct the fencing around this park, how many meters we have to construct the fencing? For that, how many meters is there around the park? Which is nothing but we have to know the perimeter first. So if you know the perimeter of the park, then you will know the total length of the park, boundary length, so that you will know how much distance we have to construct the fencing. and for 1 meter we know the cost. If you are getting 10 meters per meter, then you have to multiply 10 with 12, then you will get cost for 10 meters. Next, if it is suppose 20 meters length around the park, then you have to multiply 20 into 12, so that you will get the cost, total cost for construction. But how many meters it is, that is our question, and we have to follow it, we have to find it. So we have to find the perimeter of the rectangle. So it is the length, it is the breadth. What is the length of this rectangle? It is 250 meters. What is the breadth? It is 175 meters. So look at the units, here also meters, here also meters. So don't worry, we can get the answer in terms of meters. So perimeter of rectangle is 2 into L plus B, which is 2 into 250 plus 175. So which means 2 into 425. So which means 850. So total how many meters? 850 meters around the park. So we have to construct the fencing up to 850 meters. For 1 meter it is 12 rupees. Then for 850 meters it is 850 into 12 rupees. So one chocolate is 2 rupees. Friends, I will help you. One chocolate, one choco is 2 rupees. Then if you want two chocos, how much cost you have to pay them? It is 4 rupees, no, which is 2 into 2. So which is 4 rupees. Okay, like that only here. For 1 meter it is 12 rupees. For 850 meters it is 850 into 12 now. How much cost it is? It is 10,200. So this 10,200 cost will take to find the fencing. Next, perimeter of regular shapes. So we are having some regular shapes here, and for those regular shapes, what is the perimeter? We are going to find out it. So it is the perimeter of regular shapes. Okay, so first we are going to find the perimeter of a square. Here it is the square. You know, in the square all sides are having the equal length. Okay students, will you agree it? Yes, in a square all sides are having the equal length. So if you want the perimeter of a square, we have to add all sides. So 1 meter plus 1 meter plus 1 meter plus 1 meter. So if you add all these things, you will get 4 meters. So we can simply write it as also 4 into 1 meters. Why? Means each side is having same length and we are having 4 sides. So simply we can multiply 4 into the length of one side. Why? Means all sides are having equal length. So multiplying length of one side with 4, you will get the 4 meters. So simply what is the perimeter of square? Suppose if its length is L or its length side is A, then perimeter is equals to 4A, which is nothing but 4 into length of any side. That's it students. 4 into length of a side. Okay students, it is about the square. Now it is the time for triangle, equilateral triangle. So in equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. Okay, same length. So it is having 3 sides. So we can simply say 3 into length of a side. Perimeter of an equilateral triangle. Which is 3 into length of any side. Length of any side. Simply. Why? Because means it is a equilateral triangle. A. Same side. That's why 3 into, simply we can say 3A also. That's it students. So we are going to find out the, so if it is a pentagon, regular pentagon, it is having 5 sides and the length of each side is same. So we can write it as 5 into length of one side. That's it students. we'll do some examples. Example 6. Find the distance traveled by Shaina if she takes 3 rounds of a square park of side 70 meters. So Shaina has walked around the square park. So it is the square park. So and the park each side is 70 meters. 70 meters. 70 meters. 70 meters. Okay. So if we take 3 rounds, okay, so she started here, he went on 1 round, she went on 2nd round, he went on 3rd round. What is the total distance? So first thing we have to know is what is the distance covered in 1st round. So we can simply multiply that with 3, so that you will get total distance covered by 3 rounds. Okay, if you know the distance covered for 1 round, then if you multiply with 3, you will get the distance covered for 3 rounds. So simple now. So find the distance traveled by Shaina if she takes 3 rounds of square park of side 70 meters. Okay, so first thing is perimeter. If you know the perimeter, you will know the how much distance traveled for 1 round. For 1 round. Okay, so perimeter of the square park, that is 4 into, okay, each side is 70 meters. So you will get 74 is 280 meters. So the perimeter of the square park is 280 meters. So if you go on 1 round, you will cover 280 meters. But here Shaina has went on 3 rounds. So we have to multiply the perimeter with 3. So you will get 280 into 3. So total distance covered is 280 into 3. 280 into 3 is 840 meters. So she has covered 840 meters distance. That's it, students. Do this by your own. I will help you to crack this. Find the perimeter of a regular pentagon with each side measuring 3 centimeters. It is so simple, students. So here we have to find out example 8. Here we have to find out perimeter of a pentagon. Pentagon means, regular pentagon means it is having 5 sides and the 5 sides are equal length. So it is 5 into length of each side. Length of each side is 3 centimeters now. 5 into 3. It is 15 centimeters. That's it. Okay, students. So after completing about perimeters, about the total distance covered along the boundary of any closed figure, we are coming across the area. Okay, what is meant by the area? What is meant by area? Look at these two figures. Does both figures occupying the same region? Look at these things, these two rectangles. Does the both rectangles occupying the same region? Look at these two leaves. Does the both leaves occupying the same region? The answer is no. They are occupying different regions on the flat surface. So the amount of surface occupying by any object, by any shape, by any closed figure is called as area. Okay. The amount of surface enclosed by closed figure is called its area. Okay, students. So the amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure is called its area. So now how to find out the area, which is occupying larger area, which is occupying smaller area? How to know it? So for that we have to get a graph paper or a squared paper. So on that squared paper there are squares and each square measures 1 centimeter length into 1 centimeter breadth. Okay, So it is like that. Have you seen this paper? Have you seen this paper, students? Square paper. It is like that. So here each square is occupying 1 centimeter length and 1 centimeter breadth, like that. So like that square paper you have to get. So after that, what we have to do is we have to place these figures on this square grid paper. So, and what we have to look for is how many squares does this shape or this figure is occupying. Suppose here it is occupying 1, 2, 3. So it is occupying 3 full squares. And how many half squares is occupying it? Okay, first thing is how many full squares it is occupying, you have to look for it. And if there is any more than half of a square is occupied, then you have to count it as one square. If exactly half is coincided, then it takes as half square unit. Like that you have to start counting how many squares. And for one square, the area of one square is 1 square unit. The area for 1 square is 1 square unit. If you are having occupying 4 squares, then it is 4 square units, like that. So we will do this example only so that we can understand. Example 10. Find the area of the shape. Here it is the shape. It is occupying 3 full squares. So 3 full squares, first thing is. And how many fulfilled squares is half? And how many squares which are occupying half? It is occupying half, it is occupying half, and it is also occupying half of the square. So we are occupying 3 fulls and 3 halves. Okay, so how many total number of squares is 3 plus 3 into half means 1 by 2. Okay, students, so which is nothing but 3 plus 3 by 2, which is how much it is? 3 2s are 6. LCM 3 2s are 6 plus 3 is 9 by 2. You can do it like that. It is the mixed, it is the fraction. If you want to write it in mixed fraction, it is 3 plus 1 by 2. Or simply don't get such large. So how 3 fulls and 3 halves, 3 into half, which is how much? 3 halves means it is 1 and a half. Okay, if you add it to this 1 and a half, it is 4 1 and a half. That's it, 4 and a half square units. So if you take this figure, if you observe, there are fully filled squares is 1, half filled square is 0, more than half filled square is 7, and less than half filled square is 9. Okay, and for this area is 7, then this 7, and this is 0, less than half filled squares area will not be counted. So we are getting 1 plus 7, it is 8 square units only. So now we are getting a perfect formula for area of different shapes. Suppose for a rectangle, for square, for different shapes, what is the total area? What is the direct formula for it? Now area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle? So with the help of grid paper, if you place a rectangle on a grid paper, and we are taking the rectangle whose length is 5 centimeters and breadth is 3 centimeters. So if we are placing and observing, counting how many square areas it is occupying. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So it is occupying 15 square units, 15 square centimeters, whatever it may be. Total is 15. So and if you multiply 5 into 3, you are also getting the 15. So can you get the formula from it? So if you do for different measurements, length 3 and 4, and length 7 and 5, length 5 and 3, and if you observe how many square units it is occupying, then finally you will get some conclusion. What is that? Area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Area of rectangle is nothing but L into B. This is a simple formula to get area of a rectangle. Okay, students, that's it. Now coming to the area of the sphere, do the same process. Take a square and place in a grid paper and observe. If you see here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, it is occupying 16 square units. And if you multiply the length and breadth also, you are getting the, so, and in the case of square, length and breadth are same. So length into breadth is nothing but side into side. So for rectangle, area of rectangle is L into B, but area of triangle is side square, side or side into side. This is for square. Simple it is. So now example 13. Find the area of a rectangle whose length and breadth are 12 centimeters and 4 centimeters. 12 centimeters and 4 centimeters. How to do this task? Very easy. They have given the length, they have given the breadth. We know the formula L into B. So if you take 12 and 4, it is 12 into area is 12 into 4, which is 48. That's it. I'll explain you this. The area of a rectangular piece of cardboard is 36 square centimeters. Okay, the area of a rectangular square piece of cardboard is 36 square meters. They have given already the area and its length is 9 centimeters. They have given length also, but they are not giving the width or the breadth. How to find it? So example 15. So students, if they have given the rectangle and they have given the length and given the breadth, if we want the area, and that is nothing but L into B. So in this formula, previously they have given L and B, we have to find out this. But here what happening, they have given this and they have given this and they didn't give this. How to do is, it is so simple. First thing is we have to equate like this, which means we have to write the area on left side. They have given that is 36 square centimeters. So 36 is equals to length. What is the length they have given? 9 centimeters into what is the breadth? They didn't given B. So our main aim is to find out the value of B. How we can get this means, so divide the both sides with 9. So that is 36 by 9 is equals to 9B by 9. So 9 and cancel. So you will get the B on that side. That B is equals to 36 by 9. So which is nothing but 4 centimeters. So simply breadth is 4 centimeters. Like that you have to find out, students. Okay. So simple. Next thing is 16th example. You will do, students. I will explain you the 17th one. Example 17th. Okay. Coming to the example 17th. Find the area in square meter of a piece of cloth 1 meter 25 centimeters wide and 2 meters long. We have to find out the area. Okay. Find the area in square meters of a piece of cloth 1 meter 25 centimeters wide and 2 meters long. So whether it is a rectangular square, what means, they have given you the length and they have given you some two values. So those two are not equal. So we can assume it as we know the rectangle and square. Here square means both sides are equal, but here not equal. So it is rectangle, and we know also cloths are in the rectangular shape like sarees like that. So it is a rectangle like that cloth. So what is its wide? 1 meter 25 centimeters wide. How much it is long? It is 2 meters long. Okay. And we have to find out the area in meters, not in centimeters. So we have to convert everything into meters. So here this also we have to convert into meters. So 1 meter 25 centimeters, it is nothing but okay, we know 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. Then if you divide 1 by 4, that is 100 by 4 both sides, then you will get 1 by 4 is what? 0.25 now, is equals to division, you will get 25 centimeters. So 0.25 meters is 0.25 centimeters. Here the length is 1 meter and 25 centimeters. So which means 1 meter plus 25 centimeters, which means 1 meter plus, if it is 25 centimeters, in terms of meters, it is 0.25 meters. 0.25 meters. So we can add meters with meters. So if you add it, you will get 1.25 meters. It is the breadth. What about the length? They have given that long is 2 meters. So it is 2 meters. And what thing is, we have to find out the area. And area is nothing but length into breadth. So length is 2 meters and breadth is 1.25 meters. There in the meters, you will get the answer in meters. So it is 2 into 1.25 is nothing but 2.50 square meters, not centimeters. Why? Because length and breadth are both in meters. No. So this is the area. Like that we have to do the problem, students. That's it. This is also completed. So finally our chapter is completed, students. Hope you have understood well. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment below. Have a nice day. So we have completed the chapter. So we will see the summary of this chapter, students. So besides this, students, so please do subscribe our channel. So also share with your friends. If you have any doubts, please comment below and click the bell icon so that you will get the notifications immediately when we upload the video. So we are uploading the videos regularly on daily basis, students. So if you check on the channel every day videos will be uploaded every day. So if you want to get those videos daily, click the bell icon. Okay, students, smash it. Okay, so we'll see the summary of this chapter. So mensuration is the chapter, and perimeter means what? Perimeter is nothing but the distance covered along the boundary of a closed surface. So and after that we have discussed about perimeter of a rectangle. So it is nothing but 2 into length plus breadth, and we have solved some problems. And perimeter of the of a square is 4 into length of any side. Perimeter of equilateral triangle is 3 into length of any side, and perimeter of regular pentagon is 5 into length of one side. And after that we have discussed about area. Area means the amount of surface enclosed by some figure is area. And coming to the area of a rectangle is what? Area of rectangle is nothing but length into breadth, and area of a square is nothing but side into side. And that's it, students. Our chapter completed. Our summary is also completed. Have a nice day. All the best for your future exams. Bye bye, students.